we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With sure hands, it's Pringle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Handoff on a single back formation. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Distance bomb. It's good from 57 out. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here's the handoff. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play as the result.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass. It's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives him more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Sun Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Canes moving quickly down the field here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Miami.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. At the 37. First down for the offense. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Miami 10, Arizona State 0. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Bringing pressure. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to the left. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, ASU.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use that speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Breaks free. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great running.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Sun Devils. He'll stroll into the end zone. And suddenly we have a lead change on that punt return for a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the difference in a game can be the special teams. I know personally I get so caught up in studying the offense and the defense, it's easy sometimes to overlook how big of a deal field position can be, and plays like this can be to the outcome of a game. We all just got a great reminder.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Throws Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that off his excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Fires it on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field, trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he can...
Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The shotgun handoff here. Got the first down and still motoring. They finally bring him down. The offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Canes. Here comes the point after attempt.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it to the left.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Dropping back, it's Williams. Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Returner runs out of bounds.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back and going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. First play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking downfield, it's Williams. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The short completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. A quick throw out left, complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. Back to pass. It's Williams. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Miami. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Breaks into the open. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. To the air, it's Williams. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back in cover two, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the running back takes the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And they jump back in front. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
To the air, it's Williams. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch in space. Touchdown, ASU, to put them on top now.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good, puts them up 5. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback.
Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Too much speed for the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Williams. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Caught near the sticks. It's Barry. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-31.
That makes the score Arizona State 35, Miami 31.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. He's got it with room to run. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to scramble. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking right, this one caught. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And there's the handoff. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the third quarter of play. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep to the right after all that. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he runs it in for the 2-point conversion. That's important. Now a 2-score game. The lead at 9. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
34. Receiver runs out of bounds.
Miami offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Wants to throw it. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Grab by the receiver. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.